What's up, guys? It's me, Vlad, and you guys might not know this, but I am a big Apple fan. I own practically everything Apple makes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? I own an iPhone, the latest one. I own an iPad. I own the Apple Watch, which I stopped using after like 5 months of using it. I own a MacBook, and I am in the freaking Apple ecosystem. And I even at one point owned the Apple Vision Pro, which everyone forgot about, and I'm kind of glad that I returned it, because although I kind of liked it, it was a pretty half-baked product at this point. And today, I wanted to yap a little about the iPhone 16 Pro. And today, the video is going to be mainly centered about the iPhone 16 and how I am disappointed about it. Because today, I was planning, you know what I'm saying? Today was like my birthday, man. You know, my birthday was like a week ago, so now it's like a year from so. So I had something to look forward to, man. The Apple event was streamed 8 hours ago. And yes, as I said before, I was looking to it. I didn't see any leaks. I didn't see anything whatsoever. And I went into it straight up raw, man. And I'm not gonna lie. For some things, I kind of like. For example, the actual AirPods, you know, the open-ended ones, the noise-canceling ones. Also, I liked their intention of the AirPods Pro 2, which they're going to update. You know what I'm saying? I don't use AirPods Pro 2, but it's pretty good that they receive a free update with clinically graded pretty much hearing aid and stuff like this. And I think that's a W, man. Also, I kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? A girl, or not girl, but like Apple have stuck to it, man, and actually released the AirPod Maxes. And I knew some leaks about that, and I'm kind of glad, because I purchased the first ones literally like a month ago for $350, all because of a Walmart sale. And I was kind of like, yo, the second ones are coming out, what's gonna be new? And people said only like a USB-C port, and it turned out to be only a USB-C port and new colors. So thank you to Apple for that. But we're talking about iPhones today. So let's get started, man. So why do I believe that the next iPhone is kind of disappointing? At least to me. This is my opinion. So I own an iPhone 15 Pro Max. And I was considering buying the next iPhone because, you know what I'm saying, why not, man? And I was kind of looking forward to it because I could give this iPhone to my mom. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, like my mom's phone is kind of glitching and she doesn't have enough space. So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of excited to this, man. Because I'm going to be real with y'all, the trade-in values on the Apple products are kind of outrageous. There is no point, in my opinion, to actually give away the product back to Apple. Just give it to some of your siblings or something like this, man. And Apple might have just saved me like $1,000. Because, to be fair, I think that the iPhone 16, for what it's worth, is actually a good product. Like, the new iPhone 16 is actually pretty nice because it got the Bionic whatever 18 chip, you know what I'm saying? You can play the games the Pro iPhone only could play in the previous generation. You got pretty much the new camera button, which is pretty much only to the next generations, like it's exclusive to the next generation, which I think is kind of nice. It got the actual action button, which is on this iPhone too, and it got all of the AI features. And to be fair, you know what I'm saying, I think there's absolutely no point in buying the iPhone 16 Pro at this point, from my perspective, because to be fair, the iPhone 16 has most, if not all, of the same features besides the actual, maybe like the camera zoom. Maybe the camera is a little better here and there. And the 120 hertz, I think, is the biggest deal. But to be fair, my iPad Pro recently broke. You know what I'm saying, I got a normal iPad I've been using, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not that big of a deal. Like when you're using it for watching movies or something like this, or like genuinely using it, you kind of adapt to it. So I'm like, yo, what is going on up here, man? What is the key feature of this phone that is going to sell me the phone? And even if we go on their website, y'all can notice that the price remains the same, which I mean, it's a pretty good thing, I guess. But like when I started looking into most of the features revolve around like AI, and that is going to be implemented with the iOS 18 during pretty much September 16th, 2024. So that's literally a couple, like, how much, like 8 days from now on. And like I haven't seen anything that could, like, in fact, captivate me into actually buying the phone, right? Because literally, I was searching for a freaking reason for me to buy the phone. I was like, yo, Apple, give it to me, please. You know what I'm saying? Please. I have to get a reason, and I cannot find one. The only thing I would say that is better about this phone is the actual camera. It records in 4K 120 FPS, but I don't see any actual reason to use that. Because to be fair, a lot of people, most people on YouTube don't even watch like 4K videos. Like, okay, maybe like 5 to 10% at most watch like 4K at the highest resolution, because not everyone has like high-speed internet or like the display that can run it. And plus, those videos are very, very large sized, and I can record those at 60 FPS. YouTube, I'm pretty sure, doesn't even allow you to run videos at 4K 120. Actually, it might, but I don't see the point, because the actual people who are going to use that are going to be a literal 1%. And I don't usually record that many videos on my iPhone, maybe for my memories, maybe like a occasional one YouTube video in like a lifetime. But like, yo, my man's like, you know, like, please. I mean, they have like thinner borders, but to be fair, look at these borders. Just compare the borders. So this is the thinnest borders on Apple product that they have said. Look at these borders over here, man. Can you notice big difference between these borders and these ones? Like, how big is the difference? I think it's like damn near 1 milli. Like, it's good if it's even a 1 millimeter, brain. But like, man. I don't know. I feel like this is just like when people say those memes, you know what I'm saying? Apple just recycles the products from year to year. I feel like that's kind of the similar thing what is happening right now. Like previous ones, like previous iPhone, I've seen some cool things. For example, for iPhone 15 Pro Max, there were some actually like interesting things that this phone did. For example, the zoom was better. Like actually like everyday things kind of like that you can use. Like I always use the zoom. Also, I would say that pretty much 120 hertz, man. And I mean, I don't even know, bro. Like from the top of my head, what is good, man? Like the actual games run. You can play the cool like whatever Resident Evil 7, Assassin's Creed Mirage, or Resident Evil Village. But even that, I'm not going to lie, like I played it one time, and after that I'm like, yo, if I'm going to play them, I'll play them on my PC or a PS5 or something like this, man. And by the way, this video is in no way to brag about anything, obviously. This is just my opinion, me yapping about this phone and how I'm freaking disappointed that like there's absolutely nothing. Like I see one of the key features that this phone has is the strength, beauty, and titanium. My mans, titanium was the key feature, like grade 5 titanium was the key feature on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. And the Pro Max model, if we see in the jury rig video, actually snaps in half. So there's absolutely no point. I understand titanium on a Apple Watch. Like that's kind of cool, the new one Apple Watch, but like The only notable feature about this phone that I can say is this button over here. And even that is on a normal standard iPhone 16. So what is the point of paying literally, I'm pretty sure like 300 or 400 more for an iPhone that is going to like do what new? I mean, I guess if you are coming from like iPhone like 11 or like 12, because like I bought my iPhone 15 Pro Max when I had an iPhone 11, and I even bought it for the only reason of being like my sister, she fell on the bike like and she like, yo, it was bad. That fall was like bad. Like she fell on her face and her phone broke and everything. Like it was cracked on the front, it was cracked on the back. You couldn't see anything. And that was the main reason I bought my new phone, because like I wanted to give her my old phone and just like you know what I'm saying? So she would have a phone to work with. But like, yo, my man's like, bro, like there is nothing like if you have a 15 Pro Max, there is nothing that can convince you to actually buy this, like necessarily. All of the Apple AI intelligence, I hope that they were going to present new stuff about this on the presentation, but they presented the same things that we had inside of the iOS 18 presentation last spring. And man, I don't know. Personally, for me, this is kind of not it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there is not enough separation between the Pro model and the like normal iPhone 16, and I think that's actually like a decent thing. It's a good thing if you're buying normal iPhone. Like, that's a great thing. But like, there's just not enough incentive to buy the Pro model at this point, you know? So like, for the people who are looking for the Pro model, because the Pro model is usually the best one ever, whatever. Man, I don't know. I like the actual camera button though, because like I went on a vacation recently and I took like a bunch of pictures. I think maybe like close to 1,000. Okay, I don't know, maybe about 1,000, but like I always went to the camera app to take a photo, and it was such an annoying process. But like, if you can turn on the phone and turn on the actual photo and the video kind of thing with the button, it's really nice. I would say that the 4K 120 hertz, I mean, it does slow motion, but like, I mean, I guess it's cool. I think one of the coolest things about this phone is what no one speaks about, which is the what is it called? The wide lens. Because like on iPhone 15 Pro Max, the normal lens is good, but the wide lens, like actual camera recording and photos, are just, I mean, they're much worse. So I hope everything kind of, like from what they showed, that is much better on the new phone, but like it wasn't like much of a key point, I feel like. And then they had this commercial with The Weeknd, which personally I think is kind of useless. I mean, it's kind of a cool thing, but like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef with Apple. I'm not going to lie with y'all, man. I love Apple and everything, but yo, I just don't have, like, I wanted this iPhone to be something crazy. I wanted it to be something cool, but I feel like, yo, I kind of overhyped myself, and like, there's just nothing to look forward to. Like, they had this one key point about these like filters and live kind of thing, which I think is absolutely useless. Like, you can apply them later on. I mean, I don't know. So also compared to 12 Pro, like let's compare it to 15 Pro Max. 15% faster CPU and 20% faster GPU. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice for gaming. The actual battery, 4 more hours of battery, which is nice. I hope it's like actually, I watched this show on Apple TV Plus. Highly recommend for all the mankind. Good show. Also finished watching The Succession today. Yo, that's a great show, bro. If y'all haven't watched The Succession, watch it, man, someday. You know what I'm saying? It's a great show, man. One of the best ones, like if not the best one I've ever seen. But yeah, this is kind of a little yap about iPhone 16 and why I'm kind of disappointed, specifically the Pro and Pro Max model. Like, literally, there is zero separation between the Pro and Pro Max model too, so I don't know about that one. Like you have zero incentive to actually like upgrade or do anything in my perspective. But I'm hoping the actual 17 lineup next year is going to do something crazy, man. But like, I don't know about that one. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great rest of the day. Just a little yap session. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace out.